structure, pushing a product or service down somebody's portfolio which is not entirely appropriate for the risk level. I'm not saying there aren't appropriate products for their risk profile, but the incentive structures will matter whether you end up correctly selling that risk profile or you end up mis-selling a higher risk product depending on what the structures are. Okay, one. Second, so then you are back to the question, if it's not a push product, then latent demand will have to take care of itself. Then we have to only sit back, and that worries me enormously. Because we, obviously all of us around the room believe that we want to push this envelope in the shortest possible time frame. Okay, come back to NPS for a second. Okay. If it is not a push product, then we need to seriously worry about the muted success of the NPS product in the time that's available. Yes, it's a young product. Yes, it's a young sector. But there is a problem. There is no question about it. Okay. Thirdly, if you look at market after market and country after country outside India, the big jump in numbers beyond a threshold has not come from direct consumer household access. It has come from the 401ks of this world. In other words, it's come from the retiral money moving into investment products, not individual money. We will never make a 50 times or 100x jump going one by one.
So just to continue on all these points, I'm sympathetic to what Sai said and what you said, and I think all of us need to ask ourselves that is there a problem in what we are out to do? Is there a problem in what we are trying? I remember a memorable speech that Mr. Bhave did, unfortunately I was not present, where he said to the mutual fund industry that is there a problem with your offering? Don't assume that you are the right ones and that the customer is the fool. Maybe there's a problem with your offering. Now here's one direct conflict. When we get into this push model, there is a direct damage to the quality of the product. Okay, so I have a PhD in economics, and the only fund product I would buy is an index fund charging 0.01 basis points. If somebody tries to sell me a more expensive product, he's trying to con me. And this is the advice I would give all my friends. Now the more we go down this distribution push, we actually contaminate the product. So it's a very unique industry where by putting more emphasis on the pushing, we actually damage the product quality because we reduce the return. The net return in the hand of the investor goes down. So I think that there is a tension there that we have to keep in mind. Turning to the giant expansion of financial assets and indirect participation in the financial system, I completely agree with you that worldwide it is mandatory systems that have played a very big role, which is why again I would emphasize that the NPS for civil servants is the real story. NPS for civil servants is mandatory. Okay, now what can we do there? Our hope there is that can we turn NPS for civil servants into the lowest cost pension system in the whole world? I think we are already there. I think by many metrics, the NSDL charge is already the lowest in the world. The fund manager charge is already the lowest in the world. I think that we are already looking very good in terms of...
Can I just ask a question?
Yeah.
Before we get to NPS, I think to my mind the crucial question is, all these years, EPO has never invested savings in
EPFO. Yeah.
EPFO has never invested in the market, right?
Yeah.
Now, study after study has shown that all EPFO beneficiaries have eroded their wealth over a long period of time by staying outside of the market, but EPFO money is still not there. These are very, very large systems which have a powerful signaling impact in the market.
Ravi, my claim will be that the future of EPFO